Just getting myself ready here. I'm going to change my chat to all messages or all chat. Let's see, put myself over here. Okay. Well, one piece of Family Feud there. Good morning, Deb, Teresa. I keep finding rubber bands and I'm putting them. This thing isn't working as I thought. This rug thing. I'm gonna have to, Deb. I think you told me you bought one that works, so I have to put that on the wish list or something. All right, here we are. Get myself all ready. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning from Michigan. Good morning, Sean. All right, so I bought a new game. Thrift store, Trivial Pursuit, Greatest Hits, and it was $3. Good morning, Sherry. And it's, let's see. It says, includes the best questions, handpicked from the 80s, 90s, and pop culture. Good morning, Judy. Yes, I get it from Amazon. I'm gonna keep trying these. I keep trying them, hoping that one day all of a sudden they start working. All right, so I am going to go with what's this? Oh, these are like where the containers. Okay, so these are containers. Let's see what's in here. We have all kinds of stuff. Whoops. The board. Okay, I'm going to take this out because I guess that tells us something. So we're unboxing this. We'll do Totally 80s, which is this one here. So Totally 80s. So we have television, wild card, headlines, music, movies, and sports and leisure. That's what we got going on. Good morning, Judy. Good morning, Linda. Andrea, E. Love the blue bata. Yes, my honey was like, oh, you got your momo on today. That's what he calls it. I said, I wish you would stop saying that because my mom used to call that something else growing up. And it wasn't referring to a dress. So that's why I can find it funny when people say that because I think of something else. I can't talk about what I think it is. Oh my. This is like, it's insanity. Here we go. It's a little big, but it's fun. All right, so we have, I think I've got everybody here. How was your day so far by Maya? Good morning, or Maha. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. My morning is doing okay. My morning is doing okay. I actually have a Creative Notions box to open, but I'm going to do this Christmas selvage thing, and then tomorrow we'll do the Creative Notions. So this is kind of cool. So these cards go here, and then the finished ones go behind. So look at that. And then this, does this have a place to go? No. All right. So here we are. Put these where I can see them. Selvage prog. Well, let's go with the finish from yesterday. So, thumbs up, everyone. Yes, please. Thank you. Right there. I'm moving my camera. I'm sorry. Should have warned y'all. Okay, and we'll probably see it again. But there is the finish from yesterday. I did post a picture, and I encourage you all to post your pictures of your quilt finishes or whatever you're working on in the community section. You can post pictures now. Howdy, Melanie. So again, I use Miss Josie pattern. And this is it. I did put the black. I did end up putting the light in the center, as you can see, and then the dark on the outside. So thank you. Thank you to all the viewers who had something to do with this, because this was gifted to me and these were gifted to me, these like ring ones. This was gifted to me at one point. These here were gifted to me that look like this here. So this is a group effort quilt. They call it a group effort quilt. So yeah, so I'm excited about it. I love it. I've got to figure out what else to do. Good morning, quote, wench. And I think we've got that. Okay, so we have this. This is the pattern again. And this is the quilt. That's done. Check for Christmas quilting. Now, we're going to go to something else. Someone had asked me about working with selvages. I think that was Marlene. Oh, look at what else I did up here. Look over here. Get your eyes feasting on that. Yes, we have houses. I went ahead. I didn't wait for honey. We were never going to get that done if I waited for honey. So I went ahead and I got these little clips at the Dollar Tree right there yesterday. And yes, and I went ahead and did that myself. Yep. I bought those, stuck them. That's not good for your wall, but I was desperate. And then couldn't find any rope. So if you notice over there, that there, believe it or not, is a selvage that I cut off. There are two selvages I cut off. And then what I did was I pressed them in half and I used that as my string for that. And I got Happy Mail yesterday. So not only did I get Creative Notions box, I got some Happy Mail. So we are going to open up this Happy Mail. Oh, something fell. Oh, I bet you that was the Creative Notions box. Oh, here it is. Ooh, so this is a homemade card. Look at how pretty. Good morning, Jessica. And beautiful stamps. Being a part of your community is an awesome part of my life. Thank you for being you. God bless you and keep you in his arms. I will hold you up in prayers. Thank you, Andrea. So blessed. Less stress. Got some fabric today, Mom. That's so cute. It's beautiful. She made beautiful stamps. And then I know she sent one here for Giovanna. So yes, this one's Giovanna's. Oh, I love it. Look at that. I like that. Look at those little ghosts. Look at those little ghosts. Just loving that. Hula ghosts. I love that. I see rabbits. And this is from Andrea. Love this. Because you know she loves her rabbits. And then we have another little house. Look at them. They're so cheerful. Love them. And then again, she had little stamps. So cute. Yeah. I never had them referred to that, but at this point, you know, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. So yesterday, I didn't get as much sewing as I would have liked to have gotten. Oh, that's funny, Andrea. I have this fabric. I bought this fabric and used it as backing at one point. And we're going to put those up. And we'll put Miss Giovanna's up as well. There we are. So I'm going to have to make another strip. Either I have to buy another one of these, or I'm going to bring it down and then make another one here. The only problem is the fan is here. So I've got to figure something out. All right, the next one. So you might wonder why I have all this and this. Yes, yesterday I had some testing that involved IVs, and I left after I was done with the day. I will tell you, I was in tears. I was in I'm done. I'm done. I hate IVs now. I think I have a complex after yesterday. It was not fun. Twice, 2 different times, different places. And I'm over it. I'm so over it. Good morning, Crochet Queen. And so I have not pulled these off because they're in such pain. These yesterday, I took some pain meds and went to bed. After I came home, I slept for most of the night, woke up, saw a little bit of Lynn's pop-up live, went back to bed. So, but they're so sore, and I have agita right now trying to figure out, because you know that's tape on hair. Yes, because I have hair, long hair on my hands, and I'm freaking out of having to remove them. So I'm trying to give them another day to maybe not be black and blue and sore and hurt before I rip off the Band-Aid. But the good news is I think that's the last until I leave this Saturday. So I think I look at the bright side of things. This comes to us from Melanie. Melanie, look, you have little rabbits too. Look at how cute. All right, so we have that. Now, let's see. Yes, Deb. You know I'm putting you on notice, Deb. Oh, my Peach Village. Use an alcohol pad and remove the tape by rubbing it under it. Oh. Okay. I didn't know what I was going to do. I just know this hurts. This hurts today and again. And the idea of ripping this off right now does not sound good. I will try that. Have a prayer request if you don't mind. Oh, absolutely, Teresa. I have no problem. I believe in that power. So I have a prayer request if you don't mind. My daughter had multiple masses on her liver, and she is only 30. We have an MRI in the next week or so. Oh my goodness, yes. We are definitely sending all our warriors out there. Oh my goodness. I know. My daughter's 32. Teresa, I understand. Oh. All right. So this comes to us from Sheila. It's not perfect, but I was hurrying to get in the mail. It's not like I haven't had in months. Have fun in PR and take care of yourself. Okay, I know what this is. Sheila's having a blast with her daughter. And Teresa, yes, we all have that. We've had a lot this week, I feel. All right, here we go. Ooh, looky look. Yes, so this is when I'm on my hammock relaxing and not sewing. I was told no sewing on the beach. This is great. Thank you. And then here we are. Round 2. There we are. I have my hair in a bun. I mean, once I have my hair down, this is going to be perfect. Thank you, Sheila. I wouldn't even be able to begin to know where to start with this. It is beautiful. Thank you. Now, you know everybody's going to want one of these and think I did it, and I'm going to have to say, yeah, no. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that has to go in my bag. Oh, my gosh. All right. So here we are. We are Vintage Style by Jo. Good morning for coming on in. Teresa needs some prayers for her daughter. Definitely. Teresa, keep me updated. Email me. Keep me updated. So I do this project with my kiddos at school. And what I do is we make ornaments, as you can see. And this, believe it or not, as I was cleaning, I guess during Christmas I didn't finish everything I thought I needed to finish. And I found these and I said, perfect timing. It's Christmas in July and I need some Christmas in July content. So this is what I did. You could print this out anywhere. I make Christmas trees. I also do this with the kiddos. I also do this with my staff members. I make each one and put it in their mailboxes during Christmas. This Christmas, I believe this is like this because I do know the staff did not get a Christmas tree this year because, as you know, I had surgery, unexpected surgery. At least this one is expected that's coming up, but the other one was not. That one was a quick thing. And so I see, like I sewed half of this. See, half of it sewn. And so when I was cleaning up my vintage room that you saw to make room for my desk and everything, I came across this project. And here we are. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking at all the houses and I just thought of a possibility to put them together. I think it'd be awesome using window pane sashing. Oh, that'd be cool. That's cute. With the kiddos, what I actually do is I give them a little square and the selvages, and I put steam to seam on there, and then I pull it off, and then it's kind of still sticky, and the kiddos put the selvages on there, and they make little coasters for their loved ones, right? And then I use the iron. I go ahead and iron everything, well, you know, press everything so it glues down. And then I will go with my sewing machine and just do some basic lines just to kind of keep it down. And then the kiddos give that as a gift. Then I do it. When I do it, I don't put steam to seam just because it's expensive. And I use pins, and then I actually sew each line, each selvage down with my sewing machine. I will say I do sometimes, and I think this is, I don't know what I was doing, but I do use this a lot. And so you can use this instead of the pins. Honestly, I'm just going with what I had started doing. I wasn't going to undo it so that we can do it together. Love making those houses. Well, I'm glad. So here we are. I have taken felt, and this happens to be green felt, right? Because they're Christmas trees. And I pinned, instead of gluing anything down, the selvages. So I just went ahead and put selvages down. And what I did was top stitch. So here we are. I top stitched. But you know what? This isn't even overlapped. I think I did this and I was, must have been somewhere else. I don't even know where to put these pins because these are not the pins I use in here. All right, well, hold on. We'll have to put these pins over here for a second. All right, so here we are. Now, I take the one selvage and overlap the raw edge. And I don't really need all these pins. I don't even know why I got them. And then I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put my, and then I'm going to come in and I back. And oh, you know what? I need to do a small stitch because I have to cut these. I'll show you. So I come here and I go as close as possible and take this out. I'm revisiting what I did. I make this up every year. So last year I used the steamer seam and I did find that it gummed up my machine. The purple stick. Yes. Sleep working. That's all right. And so I was trying to use pins. Now I recall. I was trying to use pins so that my needle doesn't get gummed up. I think I was trying different methods. Okay, I'm gonna pull out these pins and I'm pulling out more. All right, so now I'm gonna take this next selvage, place it on my raw edge. Okay, I'm gonna thread my needle that's already threaded. I'm trying to do that. Now, you can do the same thing to do a quilt. It's just that this is not a quilt. Yeah, oh, Zaza's here. Good morning, Zaza. So, Zaza, we're thinking about you. So Michelle, good morning. So yes, so there's so many prayers, like poor Zaza needs all the love in the world, and so does Terry right now. And Teresa needs all the prayers she can get for her daughter. I can go on and on about the list. The list is long. We've got Helen. We have so many peeps right now. Joydy. Oh boy. And I'm probably missing most of them. So I'm taking out these pins. I'm pretty sure I thought this was going to save me time pinning these, but I'm taking them out. It's just you all and I. All right, so I'm going to take that, and oh, I have to sew this one. This one has to be sewn. So I'm going to come in here. And put that on there. And I'm going to lose some of these little prints. And there's nothing I could do because I didn't leave a long enough piece. So again, these are just sheets of craft felt. Well, this in particular actually is yardage of craft felt, but you can use sheets of craft felt. Nikki does need everyone's prayer. Nikki too. Yes, we're just gonna lift everybody. There's just so many of us. I'm just beside myself of how much need is out there right now. All right, so I'm gonna put this. Remember this quilt? I just showed you this quilt. So this is the selvage from it. Now what I gotta figure out is, yes, this is the selvage side and this is the cut side. So we're gonna put that selvage right on there. And you can do Christmas fabric. You can do any kind of fabric. Now, I have done also hearts for the nursing home. So on Valentine's Day, what I do is I take all like my reds and my pinks and my whites, and I go ahead and make hearts. So today we're going to do Christmas trees using random fabric. Again, could be Christmas fabric, whatever selvages you have that you want to use. Sky's the limit. So anything you have of selvages you can put together. Now I have not done a quilt yet with selvages. It's on my list. Oh, I know, Mama J. It's rough out there right now. It is rough out there. So oh, wow, you get to meet your granddaughter for the first time? That is so cool. I grew up in a Polish, Spanish neighborhood. Hopefully they'll bring you some treats from Poland. It's so good. Especially the chocolate covered plums. Oh, they are divine. I go to New Jersey to a specific place that sells, she's 4. That's fabulous. Did you make her a quilt? Did you make her a quilt? You know, since I grew up in the neighborhood of one, and we ate baked goods, everything. We went to the butcher. So I am so, and the candy stores. I so love all my Polish products. And I found a place in New Jersey near my brother from another mother. And yeah, so good, all that stuff. All right, so here we are. See, I didn't even need all these selvages, and this red would get lost. This is a Lori Holt red. This red here, this black here is from Fran's line from Fabric Cafe. I'm removing these pens. I'm having a hard time today. Please. I have weakness in my hands. All right, so I'm going to put that in, and a lot of these, as I'm sewing them, like this, we did a quilt. We did a curved quilt using this fabric here. I have to get my honey, but he's been so busy to try to get me, and look, we have Halloween, to make me some thumbnails that say Christmas in July. Because right now I'm just recycling different things. I realized I didn't need to back tack because I'm going to cut these out anyway. So I'm skipping that step. That is a cool idea. I was going to start saving my selvages so I can make one. I need a machine mat that would be cool with some of the non-slip backing under it. Yeah, this one is, I don't know. I'm just going to, when I make mine, I'm going to just use an old sheet set that's 100% cotton. There's one right now on my bed, and I saw a hole in it, and I said, yeah, it is time for me to retire this sheet. I think I'll cut that sheet right up into pieces and use it for making squares to, I'm off today. I'm pressing all kinds of buttons. Okay, So now I am just putting the final sew down on that. Okay, so here we are. Now what I should do is put, like if I was going to end that block, I would have, I don't know what I would have done. It doesn't matter. We're not going there. So here we are. We have a Christmas tree. Now I have thick cardboard from different things that we, you know, that we get, like that fat quarter, not that fat quarter, the, oh my God. My brain is mush. Anyway, cardboard from like Charms and stuff like that. You can make a cardboard template. I'm actually just going to take this sucker and this pin right here, and I am going to pin that on. Layer cake. That's what I was trying to think of. Layer cake. And now someone gave me a rotary, you know, rotary, like a rotary, this thing for rotaries. I have that. But because this has all these things, it's not a straight cut, I have to use these. And I don't know if I'm going to have the strength to do it today, but we'll see. And we are just going to kind of, you know, this is abstract. This is abstract art. Really, this is abstract art. And, you know, as children, we were taught to stay on the line. It's okay if we don't stay on the line. Here we are. Okay. So here is our little wonky Christmas tree. Yes, it's really wonky. It's very, very wonky. And now I had, here we are. And then see, this is when I was doing the hearts, because you could cut these out in hearts. And then I was using this that was sent to me to kind of like put on there. And then these, remember, these were from my bundles that I had gotten. Those like patriotic bundles. So we're going to reuse this. We're going to take this and cut it. Put our Christmas tree right on there. Now I do use thinner. You could iron this and make this thinner. You could use another selvage. Like, watch. So I could use this. And we can put this on there. I've also have done is you can get like little wooden stars like at those places. Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta fix this. It's driving me nuts. Okay. There we are. So many possibilities. You can get little wooden stars, little felt stars, and then you can glue it on there, and then you have like a little star on top of your tree. If you don't have any scrap ribbon hanging around, you can actually take a selvage. Watch this. You could take a selvage and so this is a selvage I just took. So it's a total selvage project. Come in here and I tuck the raw side in and leave the selvage, the outside that doesn't fray, on the outside. So I'm only encasing the part that would fray. And by doing that, I could make my own. right, to use as a holder. So here we are. So this was a piece of selvage from Lori Holt. I tucked in the raw side. This is a side that is not going to fray. A Incognito, good morning. Good morning, Dawn. So we have that. Again, this is mine. It's a little off, but hey, it's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So now, again, I'm going to come in here. This time I'm going to put 2. Now, then I'm not battling that big piece of paper. So what? Take that off. All right, so now I have these 2 off. This is a bigger tree. Again, now you see this here is a little like that. This is all you do. To fix that, you just come in here. There you go. Now the new one, again, it has the little trunk. Everything seems fine to me, but you know what? Just give it a big, just take this, just run it through. And again, you can get really fancy with these, as fancy as you want. I wish I knew where my little stars are. I have little stars that are felt stars that I put on top of these sometimes. Okay, so I took my little selvage piece that I made into a little tag. This way you don't even have to use ribbon if you don't want. There we go. Just take your selvage, put that back in here. You want to hot glue some balls on here? Ball it up. Ball it up. Beads. If you want to put beads on here, it's Christmas balls, go for it. Last year, you know what I did? Someone gave me 101 of these little tiny pom-poms, and I glued pom-poms on them. 2 more boxes to unpack. Good morning, Muriel. And look, this is all used by selvage, even the little taggy part here, or the little loopy part, loop-de-lo. You want to, let's see. We are gonna go and go just random cutting. Now we have a heart. And I am going to go ahead and take this heart, and I will come in here and carefully good templates to use too is your Christmas cookie cutters, or any cookie cutters you have. You can take the cookie cutters and use them. Just take cardboard, trace them on cardboard, and those are great stencils as well, or patterns if you want to use. Now I'm going to take my little heart stuff that was sent to me, and we're going to put this right on there. And we have ourselves little hearts. So there's different things that you can do. She's back on Thursday morning. So we have that. So I hope this gives you some ideas to take out those selvages. You can make these little small projects. Again, here's one with ribbon, heart with ribbon, and then the little top. All right, so that's my Christmas in July spiel. We're gonna move on though. We're going to move on. I'm gonna move all this on. Oops. Oh, here. I have different ways of doing this. Look at that. So that was one way I had. Here's another way. I was trying the clips. See the clips on both sides. So that must have been what I was trying to go for. But we're going to move this aside and move on because we're going to open up the Creative Notions box. I want to see what's in there. Oops. Oh, no. No. I'm going to have to get on the floor because I have one of those wands. There it is. Okay. Let me go find a thing to put these in. And let me move this. Here. Here's my box. I did open it with the scissor this morning to make it easy for myself. All right, we'll put those there. Here we are. So we are going to open up. This is Creative Notions. I always like to say Creative Grids because it's in my head, but it's Creative Notions. The shop is called Creative Notions. All right. So here we are. Creative Notions subscription, June 2025. Welcome to our June edition of the Creative Notions subscription box. Get ready to fall head over heels for the delightful projects we've handpicked for you. As summer bathes us in sunshine, those radiant sunflowers are gearing up for their grand debut. My guess is we're making sunflowers. Sunflower Serenade by Carol Thalen, I think I'm saying it right. Bursting with yellows, greens, and browns, you'll be racing to the finish. This masterpiece before these golden blooms take center. Add a splash of joy to your table or dresser with a bright and colorful table runner called Rainbow Bursts, crafted from Moda's Mini Charm Squares. All right, so this is telling us all kinds of things. For those pesky quilt mishaps, we've got Grandma's Secret Spot Remover. Oh, well, I'm looking at that. Ah, ha! I knew I wasn't going crazy. Missing fabric. We've included an extra third yard of green fabric to complete your flower power quilt from the May box. I thought I did something wrong. And I didn't. So what she's referring to is the last subscription box, Flower Power. So I totally revamped that. I'm going to put that up on the design wall, and we're going to have a discussion before we open up this box. Because now that I read that, I get it now. I get it. Okay. Ready? Here we are. So this here was yesterday's quilt. That's finished. And so here we are. I'm going to take this down. So, because I constructed Flower Power different, and I have a video. I don't remember if I launched it or not, but I know I've downloaded it. I may need to launch it. I used strip piece method. I thought I ran out of green because it was the way I cut it. I didn't cut it the way this said. And I didn't construct it the way this said. I constructed it my way. And so I thought, oh well, you know, I can't do it exactly how this has it because I did a different method. So this is the quilt. If you recall, this is the quilt. No biggie for me, right? I mean, I'll just reinvent. So I took that same block. I didn't change the block. I just constructed it different. And I know I have a video on this. I don't know if I launched the video on this. Okay, so we need to. I can't go up any higher. And I have to trim that side. So this is my quilt now. So yes, we went from this because I only had enough green to make this many blocks. Look at the blocks here. You're not going to be able to see the bottom. So I only had enough green to do this, and then just barely enough green to put this little skinny thing that you see here. Yes, I pieced that. Here is a little piece. There's little pieces everywhere, but you can't see them. So this is what I did with it. And then I used my leftover because I didn't make all the blocks, and I used that for scrappy border. This is the bottom of it. So we go from this, and that's the bottom. So I did a different layout. My honey thought he loves this layout because I could only make so many blocks before I ran out of green. So this is what I came up with. So I guess it wasn't me. I thought it was me because I couldn't call and complain because I thought because I did this in a different method that I used more fabric than how they put it. So there is my Creative Grids quilt from the last box, whenever that was. So now let's go and open the new one. Yeah, that's what I don't want to say that on there, but that's what my honey said. My honey said what you said, Linda. Let's see, this is in the way. There it is. So that's what I came up with. All right, so now let's go to the new box. Let's go to the new box. And you know what? I wished I had more green to do a thicker border, but I like the thin border because the thin border ended up being the same size as the skinny little stems. And so it actually makes it look like it's part of all the greenery. All right, so what do we have? We have, once I open this up, we have rainbow burst. And this is what it looks like. And I'm going to have to open this up because you can't see what this looks like. I don't know what the table runner looks like. We'll work on the table runner today, right? I have time. Today, my honey's like, are you going to be sitting home all day? Because I've been on this rat race of all these different stuff that I've had to get done. And I said, no, I'm home all day. So I'm going to be good to my body all day today. And so basically, this is a rainbow of colors, as you can see. Right? Rainbow burst. And then there is a piece of pink. And a piece of beautiful white on white. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I think if I do it that angle, you could see it kind of. All right. This is called the Rainbow Burst. See what this looks like. We make 4 and 5. Okay. And here it is. So it looks like this. Rainbow burst. Okay. Nice. All right, well, we'll work on that. That'll give us a quick project to work on right now. So there's one. I still have the mini terms. Oop. Oh, we had a little spillage. So smells good. Smells very good. I can't have any of this because I can't eat popcorn, but that looks good. And this says that this is home produced, the Country Popper Funfetti Pop. I can see it. What can you see? I want to taste it. I love popcorn. Up here is, oops, oh, I got popcorn all over it. This piece is green. That was the short of your April. So that was the April project. So you know this is good. So I have binding that's blue with this, but I think I'm gonna maybe bind this with the green, because then it'll tie that better. Thoughts. So we'll take that green and put that aside. We have, oh yes, so I need something to clean up. So this popcorn, they burst it from the bags. All right, so we have Grandma's Secret Spot Remover. So we'll have to use that. I've never used this. Put that aside. No, I did that. I used selvages. I folded the selvages like I showed you to use for the little loops. And I bought Dollar Tree clips. You saw these clip holder things, and I just peeled off the back, which is really bad for your wall because it's not even one of those that you can pull down and remove. It's the old-fashioned. I think I could use a blow dryer or something. But anyway, so yeah, I did that myself because we'll be waiting like we were waiting for the staple gun all those years. All right, so we have that. Okay, so I'm pulling all this. It's a good thing she puts everything in plastic. She does. She puts everything in plastic. So I cannot wait to do this Garden of Sunshine. Oh, I've got, hold on. Mishaps happens, not a big deal. Okay, I'm just gonna move all this and put this all aside. Get this out of our way. I'll put it over here. So I cannot wait to do this mystery row quilt situation. The issue I have is I haven't picked out the fabric yet to do it, so I don't know what fabric to use. But this is what we're on. See that? So we're to here. And super cute. So I'm going to put these with my others. I just got to pull out some of the So this quilt measures 71 by 83. So I have this part, and then I have this part, and now I have this part. And I'm gonna have to find, I think they make, don't they make like folders where, with the little grommets inside? I think I could put them in there, and then this way I could keep them together. But I do have them together, as you can see. That there. And she might sell a kit. I didn't think about to look. I should go online, her store. I bet you she has a kit, and I'm wiping off the popcorn. Good morning, Lisa. I see Lisa, someone, yes, good morning. Oh, Sheila, good morning. I'm missing everybody's chat. I apologize. Yes, those are the houses that are up there. And we opened up, I hope you are well, up to my ears. Yes, Mom is here too. Good morning. I enjoyed myself today at Craft Thrift Day. Ooh. All right, I'm gonna move on here. Mom, look, Sheila made this for me. You can't keep, my mom is gonna steal this, Sheila. You know that. She's a white and black for the sun, for the beach, and reversible. I like that, like that. Look at that. I think there was a show called Punky Brewster, and she wore hats like that. Oh, yes. Good morning. Por Mima? Good morning, Rebel Row. Oh, that's going to my house. I told you. I have to watch out. Some things disappear. So, yeah, so I have my new beach hat. I'm excited. I actually am so excited. So let's put that there. Okay. So, and with that said, let's continue with the Creative Notions box. So here is the baggie. I love the baggies. And here we are. Carol Thalen, I'm going to say. Thalen. Ooh, very beautiful. I might have to take this one with me. I might have to mail some of my projects to Puerto Rico. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be relaxing, so honey doesn't want me to pack anything, and mommy doesn't want me to be packing anything either. I made it extra wide rim. Give it to mama. I'll make you another. Look at that. So these are all sunflower. And let's see if I could find out. There is no, it doesn't tell me. Let me see if it tells me here. What's in the box? Oh, what's in the box? The Serenade kit has 5.88 yards of fabric. So that's $70.56. The Sunflower Serenade pattern is 10. The Rainbow Burst Table Runner kit is 20. The Garden of Sunshine Rose 4 and 5 pattern is 10. The Grandma Spot Remover is $5.30. Oh, did you know you can join their Facebook group called Creative Notions Group, and it shows us what we've been making. Box post winner. Post a picture of your box when you receive it, being careful to hide your personal information. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I had no clue that that was a thing. Project winner, post a picture of any completed subscription box project, past or present. Well, I do all this. So scrap winner, post a picture of anything you've made using scraps from any past or present box. Okay. And participation winner, post your quilting or sewing creations. You have your projects highlighted as the site header, and the more the merrier. Oh, this is great. I love that. So they have all these 4 people. During the summer months, we are seldom in the office. The most effective way to contact us is via email. All right, there you go. I didn't read the rest of that. I was trying to see if it told me what line this fabric was from, and it does not, but it's beautiful. With my mom, she would steal photos from my albums to make copies for her collection. I found my photos in her albums after she died. I never knew she took them. Sheila, Leanna, and I could share when she's not here. I can use it. Thank you. Lovely work. Yes, that's true. That's so true. And then here is this. And this one has a selvage, and this one says a Marshall Dry Goods Company print, crystal sunflower. So this comes from Marshall Dry Goods. So maybe they all come from Marshall's Dry Goods. I'm not sure. No. And no alarms with all this. They just needed to go in different places for different reasons. I'll be a big girl and rubbing alcohol on these gluey things tomorrow, not today. They're too sore today. A big fat baby. All right, so we will be making sunflowers is what we will be doing. Now let's see, will we be doing it this way, or will we be lianifying it? I don't know what to call it. Oh no, she's doing strip piecing. Okay, yeah, that's how I would have done that too. Okay, so yeah, that is fun. I'm excited. I love sunflowers. Super, super fun. All right, so I only have these 3 made right now. And I am going to think of a number. So if you want a selvage Christmas ornament, we're going to go for it right now. Fabric flex time. So, ready? From, we have 30 on here. So between the numbers of 1 and 30, start now. If you want one. If you don't want one, you don't break my heart. But I will mail it to you. Don't judge. No. It's made on live air. Yes, we're watching. We're totally watching. On the lookout. Oh, E. Marie, you got it. First number up. First number up. E. Marie has this first number up. Okay. Which one do you want? Tell me by the tops. We have a heart. We have this tree with the red. And then we have this tree with the selvage tab. Yeah, it's the first number that went in. See? 23. The heart. Okay. The heart it is. Email me your address at pastryqueen13@gmail.com. E. Marie. And I will mail that off. All right. Now we have... I got to take these here, get them ready, because I'm just going to stick them in the mail hopefully today. Now, E-Marie, you can't go in yet, okay? You can't. And this is, again, for U.S. and Canada only. U.S. Oh, wait, Canada uses international stamp. I could put the international stamp on there, as long as you guys don't get dinged with any tariffs or anything going your way. I don't want to get dinged with tariffs on my way. So I'm happy to put a stamp on it. Okay. Good morning. You just got up, Joyce? All right. So the next, from numbers 1 to 32. So it's 1 to 32. And I am going to put a number down here. And for one of these trees. One of these trees. If you're interested. Mom, you didn't win, but I will make you as many trees as you want. But no, that's not the number. Didn't I send you trees for Christmas? Oh. Thank you, Jessie. Good morning. Good morning, Rima. No, I want to win it. Okay. Well, if you want to win it, that's fine. Everybody put 5. 3 people put 5 in. Okay, number is not up yet. Hi, Maria. Good morning. I still don't see the number. We have numbers that are close, but not the number. Good morning, Roxy. Norma A. All right, Teresa. Teresa's got the number. It is your lucky day. It must be the power of that prayer that we're sending your way to. Teresa. Or Teresa. Whichever. I never asked you how you said you want your name said. Which tree? I have the one with like the Lori Holt fabric selvage and then the one that has the ribbon on top. Which one? Yes, it says 16. I know yours end is going to look like 61, but I promise you it says 16. The Lori Holt little top one. Okay, so this is for Teresa or Teresa. Okay, we have that. All right, now it says that we have 40. So 40 people are on right now. Between 1 and 40, it's this tree here, my very first wonky tree. Between 1 and 40, and the number, wait, not yet, ready? The number is going to be, I've got it, go. Have a great day, Joe. Did this freeze? Good morning, Johnny. ¿Cómo estás? No. Buenos días. I'm giving away this that I just made on here. I still don't see the number. Wow. Got it. Got it. Rebel Row Lauren. It's 30. Rebel Row Lauren. So you will be emailing me at pastryqueen13@gmail.com. That's all in my description below. If you go in my description, you go all the way down. It gives you how to contact me and where to send happy mail. So link to my memberships and all kinds of like that. So we have these 3. I'm going to put them in the mail. Mom, you didn't win the number, but we will make sure we pack one in the suitcase for you, okay? So I'll put these right here because I want to do that today. All right, so now that we've got all that aside, let's go ahead and figure this thing out here. So we have this table runner called the Rainbow Burst. And what we need to do is we need to cut some fabric. I'm just looking how they did this. Okay, so we need to cut some fabric. So we're gonna come on over here and we are going to cut fabric. No, that's fine. I don't mind sending it to you. I mean, if you don't want it, that's fine, but I don't mind sending it to you. Look at that. I have a whole sheet. I made a whole sheet of them. Yeah, we're good. And Mama has them. I already sent her some she was just being funny. So, okay. Let's do one of these, though, while I go over there. You ready? Trivial Pursuit. This is a new game that I just got, and it's called Totally 80s. Totally 80s. Ready? TV. Who asked her sisters Erlene and Louise to share hosting duties on a 1980 variety show? Who asked her sisters Erlene and Louise to share hosting duties on a 1980s variety show? Yeah, wait, she has them. She's just being funny this morning. She's being funny. But if you email me, then I can get these out. And put this over here. And I'm going to put this over here because I'll get in trouble. Hopefully nobody saw anything. I've got my Bella Solids. Those are already cut. Yes! Barbara Mandrell. You are all on fire. I did not know even who that was. So there you go. What network anchor was ridiculed for interrupting daytime programming in 1985 to announce the return of Coca-Cola Classic? Good morning, Aisha. I was busy raising kids, and I was a kid myself, so. Okay, it says, what network anchor was ridiculed for interrupting daytime programming? My guess is a soap opera. He must have interrupted a soap opera, probably at the most juiciest time, too, because that always happens, right? In 1985, to announce the return of Coca-Cola. I actually know this anchor. This is a very famous news anchor. That's actually funny. Like, I'm like thinking you're watching like All My Children Are Guiding Light and Reba, something happened to Reba and her twin. And all of a sudden this person came on and said, hey, breaking news. We have Coca-Cola Classic is coming back on. I wish the news was like that now. Wouldn't it be nice if we were watching TV and the news anchor said the breaking news that was that Coca-Cola Classic was coming back on? That would be refreshing to me if that could be the case. It's not NBC. It's an actual anchor. And I will give you the initials, PJ. PJ, like my PJs. PJ. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do. PJ. Yes, Joyce has got it. Yes, Peter Jennings. I mean, I will take that any day right now if I could. Uh-oh. I went a little wonky there, didn't I? I've got to fix this. I went a little... Okay. So, who assumed leadership of the PTL in 1987 but was unable to prevent it from going under? What the heck is PTL? And I don't even... Okay. Who assumed leadership of the PTL in 1987 but was unable to prevent it from going under? And if you're like me, you don't even know what the PTL is, so. PTL Baker. I'm sorry. Peter Jennings, news I watched. Peter Baker. Who is this person? Well, you drew a blank. I drew a blank of all of this. Jimmy Swagger died today. No, I did not know that. Praise the Lord channel. Oh, that's what that's called? Okay. Praise the Lord channel. There you go. Tammy Faye and PTL is Praise the Lord channel. Okay. Jimmy Baker. No, too much scandal. Okay, so it was Jerry Falwell. Okay. Guess we didn't watch that channel. What morning train singer shed her goody image by recording Prince's? Oh, where's Mike? Mike is my Prince guy. He's my peeps when it comes to Prince. Yeah, Mike, when you're watching this, if you're watching this, this one goes out to you. What morning train singer shed her goody image by recording Prince's racy tune, Sugar Walls? Sugar Walls, and I know who that is. I thought that's who it was, but I wasn't sure. She did a lot with Prince. Yep, Sheila Easton. That is it. All right, here we go. Oh, I loved this movie, so I know the answer to this. What film earned Dudley Moore his only Oscar nomination? What film earned Dudley Moore his only Oscar nomination? I remember watching this. Oh, Sheila E. Sheena. What did I say? Sheila? Yeah, Sheena. Sheena. Sheena Easton. I said Sheila, didn't I? It's because I was looking at Arthur. Yes, the movie Arthur. Remember that? He was in the bathtub drunk. Yes, Arthur. Wasn't Liza Minnelli in it too? Young. Okay, what 51-year-old appeared on the cover of Sports Illustrated in 1980 with the headline, Hockey's Ageless Wonder? Hockey's Ageless Wonder. Okay, we're just leaving it on the floor. This is what I have for scrap. I must have slept through the 90s. Wayne Gretzky. No, it is Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe, whoever that is. Gordie Howe. All right, I'm bringing my tub over. Ready? Here we are. Totally 80s. What Battlestar Galactica survivor landed on the role Templeton Peck on the A-Team? What Battlestar Galactica survivor landed the role of Templeton Peck on the A-Team? I pity the fool. Oh, it's in him, is it? It's not him, but in the A-Team, I pity the fool with all the chains. Mr. T, wasn't he on that? Gretzky. He was awesome. Good morning, Jamie. Oh, Maria says it was kids, work, and news for me in the 80s. So do you remember Peter Jennings saying, hey, folks? I think that's kind of funny. I think that would be great now. Okay, cut. What is that for? Okay, so I need 2 strips of this to cut a certain piece. But you know what I'm gonna do? I like to use my scraps first. So I am going to use this scrap first to cut this next measurement that I need. Dirk something. I was late. What? What are you working on? Well, you'll have to go back. I opened up the Creative Notions box, and I am making the Rainbow Burst table runner. But I did the selvage project, and they looked like this. So you'll go back, and then I also showed you last Creative Notions, and we are on Dick. Yes, we are. Dick is it. Sheila, you're right. So the Battlestar Galactica survivor landed the role of Templeton Peck on the A-Team, and his name is, oh, not Dick. It's not Dick, it's Dirk. These glasses are wrong. Yes, Dirk. Benedict. Dirk Benedict. Someone must have had autocorrect, and yeah, oh boy. Leanna, maybe you should give up these glasses this morning. All right, ready? Who famously described a liberated woman as one who has sex before marriage and a job after? Who famously described a liberated woman as one who has sex before marriage and a job after? I don't know if I was supposed to even read that question. I don't want to get demonetized. Oh, well. Well, it's done. What's done is done. And it is what it is. And yup. Steinem. Yes, Gloria Steinem. All right. What home electronic devices were found by the U.S. Supreme Court not to violate copyright laws in 1984? What home electronic devices were found by the U.S. Supreme Court not to violate copyright laws in 1984? I'm always trying to maximize so I don't have many scraps. So we'll bring this. I think I'm going to go this way because I did something weird with that other way. And this one is... Gloria, hear me roar. Yes, VCRs. VCRs is the right answer. It is VCRs. So, what Genesis hit? Okay, Genesis, like the band Genesis. What Genesis hit concerned a temptress who reaches in and grabs right a hold of your heart? What Genesis hit concerned a temptress who reaches in and grabs right hold of your heart? It's time for a blade. I have not changed this blade in so long. Faith of the Heart. Nope. 4, 8. 10, 4, 8, and 10. I'm done. So that means I have this left over. And of course I wouldn't have anything that size. Faith of Heart is not it. Should I give you the right answer here? It is Invisible Touch. Invisible Touch. Who played a warden's wife with a hankering from one of the death row inmates in Mrs. Sophel? I don't even know what that movie is. Who played a warden's wife with a hankering for one of the death row inmates in Mrs. Sophel? May have to look that one up. Easy Lover, Meryl, no clue. It's not Meryl. So I have all this cut, and then I have these cut. And then I need, what is this? This here, oh, this must be for binding. This here, this pink is for binding. Okay, so let's get to sewing. We could sew. No idea. It wasn't me, Nicole Kinman. No, it is Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton. All right, here we are. What Argentinian tennis player launched her own line of perfume in 1989? Her own perfume. It wasn't me. So if you come on here looking for a project for selvage, you'll have to go back. The selvage project was here, and I used that. We made them, but we're on to the next. There's no relaxing in this room today. Good morning, Terry and Anna. Elizabeth Taylor, I know nothing. I don't know either, so you're in good company. Gabriella Sabantini. Gabriella Sabantini. All right, here we go. All right, what sitcom opened in 1988 with its title character returning from a stint at the Betty Ford Clinic? What sitcom opened in 1988 with its title character returning from a stint at Betty Ford Clinic? I used to watch this show. Yes, we've got them. So we need to do, oh, I need to, here we are. And she gave us these for this reason. I have to pull out. So we got these in Creative Notion so that we can label our stuff. So let me go ahead and label here so that I know what pieces are what. Because we're using letters, and now here's B. Okay, so this here, this one here is B. So this pile is B. So you see I labeled. And because now I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, what's A, what's B? A is this here. And C is, no, this B is these, sorry. And then C is the others. Let me look for C. C are these. That's C. And then D and E are these big long ones. All right. Question about this purple mat. I say it's Quilt in a Day. This is what it's called. Quilt in a Day, Sew Straight, and Fabric Glide. I pulled that out and then I forgot to show you. No one's got it? Good Morning America. Nobody's watched this? Oh my God, I used to watch this all the time. She was a news anchor woman. This show came on after Designing Women. What sitcom opened in 1988 with the title character returning from a stint from the Betty Ford Clinic? She was an anchor woman. She came after Designing Women was a show. Cheers, no. Yes, Murphy Brown. Murphy Brown. I watched Murphy Brown. Yes. Okay, what appropriately named vessel whisked Gary Hart and Donna Rice to Benimi? Benimi. What appropriately named vessel whisked Gary Hart and Donna Rice to Benimi? So when I do this, I don't know, am I just randomly picking a square color? I'm not good when I have to randomly pick something. I'm just saying, I'm not good at that. Okay. So we're going to take our bees. So this is basically a crapshoot of how this is going to look. I hate to say it. Because, okay, so... yeah, all right, so we're just going to go with it. I'm going to freak out not knowing where things are going, and I do not want to have to put this whole thing out, lay this whole thing out. So we're just going to roll the dice here. And that's not me, but we're going to go for it. Here we are. And let Murphy Brown, Sybil, y'all are old. Heart to heart. Are we behind? Some of you all may be behind. I don't know. Maybe my feed is lagging. I'm not quite sure. Monkey Business. Yes, it's Monkey Business. The vessel was called Monkey Business. All right, ready? The next one. What war got into gear when a band of Argentinians raised their flag on South Georgia Island? What war got into gear when a band of Argentinians raised their flag on South Georgia Island? Okay, so that's all we need for that. So we need to make these. Yes, the Falcon War. Okay. What resort did Bob Dylan rum? I got rum on my mind. What resort did Bob Dylan run DMC, Jackson Brown, U2, Bonnie Raitt, and Hall & Oates declare they ain't gonna play in a 1985 song? What resort did Bob Dylan run DMC, Jackson Brown, U2, Bonnie Raitt, and Hall & Oates declare they ain't gonna play in a 1985 song? You are ready in PR mode, yes. Yes, I am. You know me. I am like, what the heck? What you doing today, Anna? Want to take a drive? Want to come and take a drive and visit me? You want to come and take a drive and visit me and bring your project? You can. I'm home. This is a day that I'm home. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna be just chilling. I think we can go to Frugal Fabrics. I think they're open on Wednesday, but I'm not 100% sure. They may not open until tomorrow. I have to look. Any ideas of the I think it's a song. I think it's a song they're talking about. Declare they ain't gonna play in a 1985 song. I don't see anybody got a song. It's raining here. Hi, Kathleen. Yeah, it's not raining here, but I've been on the go, so I'm just chilling today. It's called Sun City. Sun City. Sun City. Who directed Gilda Radner's last movie? Who directed Gilda Radner's last movie? The horror spoof, Haunted Honeymoon. Haunted Honeymoon. Okay, so we did that. Oh, here it is. It's right in front of me. Uh-oh. Gene Wilder. Gene Wilder, yes, it was. Gene Wilder. Okay, ready? Who became the first guard in 23 years to be named NBA's MVP in 1987, Sheila? No. Who became the first guard in 23 years to be named NBA MVP in 1987? I actually know this person, this name. Now I'm pressing to the dark. It doesn't tell me what to do, but I'm pressing to the dark, and I guess we'll figure it out because there's going to be a big shadow of this blue if I press towards the white. Yes, Magic Johnson. Oh, I can't type the fast. Have doctor's appointments and early dinner with girlfriends I used to work with. Okay, well, that sounds good. Tomorrow, maybe. I'm leaving on Saturday, so. Okay, so we need another card here, don't we? Yes, we do. Here we are. Okay. What series followed Kansas-born nurse Colleen Murphy? What series followed Kansas-born nurse Colleen McMurphy on her tout of duty in Vietnam? Her tour. Why am I saying tout? I think there's something wrong with my glasses. I'm seeing weird letters. What series followed Kansas-born nurse Colleen McMurphy on her tour of duty in Vietnam? Okay, so now I need A. So here's A. I can't type fast either. I just realized Magic Johnson has different connotations these days. MASH, China Beach. It's China Beach. It's China Beach. It's not MASH, but that's a good answer. What object was the Times Square ball changed to resemble? What object was the Times Square ball changed to resemble for its New Year's Eve descent in 1982? 1982. What was the what did the ball change into? We're talking about in New York City, folks, just in case. My hubby watched this show for like, I'm drawing a blank. Maybe an apple. Yes. It changed to an apple. But now it's a crystal ball. Isn't it? Schwarzkopf crystals. All right. Let me see. Yes, an apple. Who gave up his longtime gig as U.S. Senator from Maine to be Jimmy Carter's Secretary of State? Good morning, Terry. Oh, that's great that you'll have some company. Keep your spirits up. Thinking about you, Terry. We've had all kinds of prayers going out to all of our ones who've lost loved ones and fur babies and whatnot. Good morning, Giovanna. Brzezinski? No. Bye, Zaza. You too. Thinking of you. So if you're coming on now, my selvage project, my Christmas project, we did that. We're on to the next. Vance. Oh, please show Giovanna her house. Yes. Cyrus Vance. No, it is Edmund Muskie. What British pop star incensed at reports of drug orgies with young boys collected a record £1 million settlement from the Sun in 1988? What British pop star incested a what? This doesn't make sense. What British pop star incensed at reports of drug orgies with young boys collected a record £1 million settlement from the Sun in 1988? Giovanna's. Thank you. It is. Have a great day. Elton John. Yes, Elton John. Elton John is it. All right. What part of her body did Barbara Hershey have enlarged before starring in Beaches? Oh my gosh, Beaches was my favorite movie. I had that on beta or VHS, DVD, even got it streaming, and I didn't know she enhanced part of her body. What part of her body did Barbara Hershey have enlarged before starring in Beaches? Really? I did not know that. Now I'm going to have to watch Beaches and then have a cry fest because I cry all the time when I watch that. Beaches, and then the other one is Steel Magnolias. You want a good cry fest for me, watch those two movies. Be crying all afternoon. I actually dance Wing Beneath My Wings, or whatever it is called. That was my father-daughter dance. And we made everybody at the wedding cry. There wasn't a dry eye in that whole wedding. But no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Her lips. So sorry, Terry. That's rough. Yes. Her lips. I didn't realize that. So it's her lips. Now I want to watch that maybe. All right. What former Great Wide Hope was slim enough by 1984 to win 74 straight singles tennis matches? And I'm probably going to butcher that. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that too, Giovanna. We've had lots of loss. Lots of loss. All right. So we have these. These are all done here. And then I don't know how I'm going to press these. I'm just going to keep them like this to figure out how we're going to press those. And it is, here we go. What former Great Wide Hope was slim enough by 1984 to win 74 straight single tennis matches? And it is Martina Navratilova. Navratilova? I think I butchered that one too. There we go. Leave it to me. All right, here we are. Who's talk? Never mind. I am not reading that first question. There are so many things that's not even happening. Those words aren't even coming out of my mouth. What automaker insisted that its trucks were built fun tough? That's what I thought, because I think it's still the same thing. I think we still say that. What automaker insisted that its trucks were built fun tough? So now I need C. And I need this. So this is that part. Okay. So we are going to go with, need to do 2 colors. Well, that's weird. Oh, okay, and then I have to do figure 4. I don't see figure, oh, here, figure 4. Okay, so I get it now. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go with 5. We'll go 2 and 2. How about that? And then I have to do 5. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we will put this on there. Actually, we'll do these two like that. And then here we are. Sorry, I'm talking to myself. Good morning. Rita. Did I miss the answer? Because I thought everybody's going to get that. Oh, Dodge, Ford. Yes, Ford. Ford is it. Okay, what U.S. presidential hopeful happily hyped himself? Some of these questions I wonder if I can read. The first one I definitely couldn't have read. What U.S. presidential hopeful happily hyped himself as a smut peddler who cares? Sorry, you all. I don't mean to offend anybody if we're offended. Yeah, that first one would have not been a good question. My Ford would not start last night, so I walked to work. I started right up when I got home. Oh, you must have been ticked. All right. Let's move on to my last. Look at that bobbin. I'm going to have to make more bobbins. I just cleaned my machine. So just a reminder for everybody, today I cleaned my machine. I actually unscrewed the piece and pulled it out, and I did a really deep cleaning. Larry Flint of Hustler. He is smut for sure. I don't know who that is. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to read that or not. Okay, so what culture club hit insisted I'm a man without conviction? I'm a man without conviction. Here we go. That's my humming for a little bit. Come on. Someone should know this. Yes, come a chameleon. Come on. Karma, not come. Karma chameleon. All right, so the next one is, what movies filmed its opening beach running scenes in Scotland using St. Andrew's caddies as extra? Let's see. No clue. Chariots of Fire. Yes, Chariots of Fire it is. Chariots of Fire it is. Where is, oh, here it is. still can't really unbend my arm too well. All right, so we have our next one. What racket sport saw world champion Jahangir Khan win 555 straight matches from 1981 to 1986? What was he doing? I don't know what he was doing. Oh. I'm pressing towards the color. Again, I don't know it's going to happen by me doing that. But that's what I'm doing. You just air sewed 50 HST. Ooh, that's not good. I see all the answers. Hi, came back. Someone already knew it was Boy George. Yay. So, yes. So it is squash. Squash is it. This is 80s trivia. Okay. What TV series went off the air in 1980 despite the efforts of the unknown comic and Gene the Dancing Machine? What TV series went off the air in 1980 despite the efforts of the unknown comic and Gene the Dancing Machine? Gong Show. The Gong Show. Yes, the Gong Show was it. What's EPCOT an acronym for? Epcot. What is EPCOT, Epcot, an acronym for? I don't, Pee Wee Herman. Oh, I don't remember most of these shows from the 80s. I guess I was busy doing other things. Probably. All right, so Epcot Center, I'm going to think. Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow. Yes, that's what that is. How many people were struck by John Hinckley's bullets? Okay, how many people were struck by John Hinckley's bullets on March 30th, 1981? My nose is itchy, stop. Two, three. Good morning, Nikki. We're sending you positive vibes your way. 4. I saw 4. 4 is the right answer. 4 is the right answer. Here we go. Music. Get ready, Mom. Music. What scratcher was backed by furious rappers Kid Creole, Melly Mel, Cowboy, Rainem, and Scorpio? What scratcher was backed by furious rappers Kid Creole, Melly Mel, Cowboy, Rainem, and Scorpio? I actually know who this is. Actually, have no clue. Good morning, Katie. So that was a mouthful. It was DJ Grandmaster Flash. Got that? All right. Next, movie. The next is the movie, okay? Who earned Oscar nominations 3 straight years for The World According to Garp, The Big Chill, and The Natural? Let's see. Robin Williams, Robert Redford. It's a woman. It's a woman. And she's still acting. Really great actress. Yes, Sheila's got it. Glenn Close. Glenn Close. All right. Who pitched a record 59 straight scoreless innings for the Dodgers in 1988? Nope, that was wrong. And then we're going to put one more of these units on here. The girls, please hit hi to Jordan at Pastryqueen. Jordan, wait, what? Did I miss someone? A woman, Glenn Close, Glenn Close. So Terry, the girl is here. Please say hi to Jordan. Jordan, what girl? I'll say hi to Jordan, but I don't know what we're talking about. I like your house. I just noticed them. Yes, the houses are up. So hi, Jordan. Oh, my granddaughter's here. Hi, Jordan. How are you? Your grandmama's gonna play with you. So yes, you have fun. You have a great day with them, with her. All of you have a great day. Okay, so that person who pitched the record 59 straight scoreless innings was, she is 16. We're gonna hang out. Okay, sorry, not gonna be playing. You're gonna be hanging out. Okay, Orel Hershenzer. I don't even know if I said that right. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right. All right, let's go and see. Maybe since half of us were sleeping during the 80s, let's see what were we doing during the 90s. Let's see. Let's see what we were doing during the 90s. Maybe we were a little bit more aware. I know I was busy raising children, so I don't know. Does she watch Love Island? She's your favorite person in the world. All right, here we are. Let's see what's going on with this piece of pie. We're going to the 90s. Here we are. Ready? What Coen Brothers movie takes place mostly in Minnesota despite its title? This is taking me forever to do this tablecloth today. I mean, not tablecloth, table runner. Got lots of table runners going here. So we did those. We needed 5 of those, and then we need how many of figure 4? Sew together the center of the table runner in the following manner. Alternate AB units as layout. See figure 4. Okay, so we're already laying stuff out. Okay, so we're going to need these, and we will layer out. I'm working in injection molding and McDonald's in the 90s, Fargo. Gotcha. So here, it is Fargo. What type of pest did exterminator Bruce Tenenbaum tag and release by the dozens, offering up to $50,000 for any recovered? Ooh. What type of pest did exterminator Bruce Tenenbaum he tagged these and released them by the dozens, offering up to $50,000 for any that have been recovered? Oh boy, that's creepy. Yes, scrappy. This has got a scrappy vibe to it. If you're here and you did not, you'll have to go back to watch when I did the stuff with the selvages. And I don't know what this is going to look like because I didn't map this out ahead of time. I just wasn't feeling it. Okay, so we have these pieces and now we have to map this out. So, oh, so this doesn't actually, oh, this is good. Nothing is touching. So I'm just going to press these out then. Since nothing is touching, I'm pressing out. That first unit we did. Yeah, there's no seams pressing. Like touching each other. I'm giving up on these. I've worn them some, but I really am having a hard time reading with those glasses. So we're going to go back to these glasses. Yeah, look, you see, I can actually see. All right, so we have our centers, and what we need to do is, so this one goes this way, this one goes that way, this goes this way, and that one goes that way. All right, and then we have these pieces. I didn't realize that these pieces are going in between. So we are going to have 2 pieces like this and 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to put that there and this here. Like that. What happened to my card? My card is somewhere here. Okay, does anybody know the pests that he relieves? Did I miss it? Think of a bug. This exterminator tagged these bugs and released them. They are, this does not fit. What in the world? Okay, so I don't know what I did here. Did I do this right? Yeah, I did. All right, well, we're just going to fudge it. Yes, a roach. A roach. A roach is it. Ugh. I do not like roaches. No. And they fly in Puerto Rico. Ugh. Okay, it was a roach. Here we are. Oh, here it is. Who died just hours after Elton John dedicated Candle in the Wind to him at Farm Aid? Who died just hours after Elton John dedicated Candle in the Wind to him at Farm Aid? Right here, yuck, ew. Oh yeah, the roach thing. Ryan White, yes, Ryan White. What new undergarment caused a furor the San Francisco Examiner dubbed as a temptress in a B cup? What? What new undergarment? What did I just do? I just scratched my face. Something bit me on my face. Ugh. What new undergarment caused a fury the San Francisco Examiner dubbed as the temptress in a B cup? Yeah, but what kind of bra? It is a bra, but it's a specific bra. They all going crazy over a specific bra. Everybody losing their mind. Okay, so if anybody is doing this project, I'm just going to say this right now. It says to cut it a specific size, but that size should have been cut. What in the world? That size should have been cut a 1/4 inch longer. I felt something bite me and I scratched and something did bite me. Push-up bra. Yes, the Wonder Bra. The Wonder Bra. So I don't know. If you're making this, I would cut fabric a 1/4 inch more, because these here, right here, do not measure these here. Just saying. And I know so I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just kind of making do. I'm going to just trim. Or you can cut C-piece a little smaller. Just between us, there is nothing wonderful about a bra except while jogging. Yes. So, yeah, I think it stopped. I don't know. I didn't expect that to happen. All right, ready? The bra is over. What did North Tarrytown, oh, this is by New York. What did North Tarrytown, New York, change its name to in honor of a Washington Irving story. Oh, my mom, you're here, you know, because you used to take me all the time. We used to go to this all the time. I remember going to this all the time in Terrytown. She might be off. And you know, I don't even remember if I took my kids to it. But I remember going as a kid. Who jogs? Take it off. Well, I have just like a little cami underneath here because I just couldn't do it today. I just could not do it today. Let me see if I'm still... This little skeeter... Nope, it's gone. This little skeeter drew some blood. Hello, Sophia. The best thing about having... Sleepy Hollow. Yes, Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow for the win. Okay, so next one. What video game hero must unseat King K? Rule. Okay, I guess this is... What video game hero must unseat King K. Rule in a 3D update of a Nintendo classic? I used to play that game. Mario and Zelda is not the right answer. I wish I had my old game to play. Mario and Zelda is not it. Believe it or not. Yes, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. You got it, Zaza. Donkey Kong. With that is our first. Ready? What hit musical was subtitled A Tap Rap Discourse on the Staying Power of the Beat? What hit musical was subtitled A Tap Rap Discourse on the Staying Power of the Beat? I didn't know that, but now I do. Okay, so we have this, and we have this part here. So I've got, looks like blues and this other thing. So now I am working on the outsides. And so here we are. So we should be working on the outsides. And I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 of these. 13. So I'm going to just kind of, make 2 sets here and see what happens. Dirty Dancing. Okay, I have to go again. No problem. I'm guessing. It is Bring in the Noise, Bring in the Funk. Bring in the noise, bring in the funk. Okay, you ready? Next one. 90s. What cello superstar left his 2.5 million 1,733 Montagnana, and I'm sure I'm not saying that right, cello in a New York City taxi? Who left their cello in a taxi? Let's just say that in the 90s. Yes, it is Yo-Yo Mama. No, it's Yo-Yo Ma. Yo-Yo Ma. Okay. What nation broke its own world record for voter turnout in 1999 when 371 million votes showed up at the polls? Where did that happen? And what did we say we needed? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. China, no. So I do, but I don't know where that bugger came from. I'm thinking it was a mosquito, but I'm not sure. I'm playing so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We have 13. Yeah, we'll end it with that one. No, we'll end it with this one. And then I have these 2 left. And then I'm done. I believe I'm done after I do that. Okay, so there's this. So now these get sewn. These get sewn with this here. Actually, I'm going to put, yeah, put that one over here. I'm going to swap some things out here. Make it a little different. Let's see. China, India. India is the right answer. India is the right answer. I called those vampires. Yes. Ready? What did Florida legislatures decide was not lewd or obscene for a woman to do in public in 1993? What did they decide was not obscene or lewd in 1993 that a woman can do? You know, the fact that they thought that that was obscene and lewd before that is kind of crazy because everybody would starve. Go topless, wear trousers, breastfeed. It's breastfeed. The fact that before then people thought that, what? Okay, what pop star is saddled with the seldom used surname? Ready? Let's see. Okay. What pop star is saddled with the seldom used surname? And I'm totally going to butcher it. It's about 30 letters long. Gudmund Zedoter. Gudmundsteter. I don't know. Who is that pop star? Go. Pretty sure I butchered that name. Pretty sure. It's a pop star of the 90s. Starts with B. And I can't pronounce that name either. Maybe I should have skipped that question altogether. No clue. It starts with a B and ends with a K. And hard to pronounce. Brittany. No. Okay. Yes, that's it. Sheila's got it. Bjork? Bjork. What was Bill Gates demonstrating at a 1998 Chicago trade fair when it crashed on him? What was he trying to demonstrate, but it crashed on Bill Gates? Windows 98. Yes. Bjork pronounced. That's okay. That's it. Okay, what actress does Michael Jackson credit with dubbing him the King of Pop? So this is the deal. We need to cut more of these too. I'm going to double check, make sure that maybe I didn't cut enough. I did. I cut what they told me. We need a lot more of these. So if you're doing this, I'm giving you instructions. Unless I counted wrong, but I don't think so, because I have 13 here, and maybe I counted wrong, but I don't think so. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, I didn't. And I know I need this. So we need to cut more of these. Lisa Marie Presley. And it is Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor. Nikki wrote Elizabeth Taylor, Diana Ross. Yes. Okay. What movie title character stole the line, "You complete me," from a deaf couple in an elevator? Oh, this was like, everybody was about this. You complete me. It was famous in this movie. What was that movie? I'm over here cutting more of these, and it's a good thing I have scraps of this exact thing. And I might need these too. I might need these scraps. I have to open these up and see. You complete me. You've got the guy. Tom Cruise said it. Tom Cruise most definitely said it. Jerry Maguire. Yup. Jerry Maguire it is. All right. So next one. What cold water phenomenon replaced the previous year's warm water El Nino in 1998? Oh, I don't want to do that. No, 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 no. Yeah, that's right. This is wrong. Flip these over like this. I want to do it towards the dark because I don't want the shadowing. La Niña. I'm going to say you're right. La Niña. Sí, es la niña. Okay, who claimed he became a Pizza Hut pitchman because he needed the rubles to create a perestroika perestroika archive. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. I apologize. Who claimed he became a Pizza Hut pitchman because he needed rubles to create this archive? I'm not even going to try to say it again. I can give you, I know who this is. It's MG. MG is the initials. And I could actually say his name. Russian. Yes, Mikhail Gorbachev. Mikhail Gorbachev. Ready? What country's songstress wrote the Whitney Houston chart-topping "I Will Always Love You"? And I know what this is because she is one of my very, 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 very favorite country star way back in the 80s, because we're working 9 to 5. Yes, I don't have to look, but yes, it is. What Pixar release was the first featured film to be entirely computer animated? Me, I think. Monsters Inc. Do you still see me? Or am I gone? Toy Story is the right answer, but I don't know if I'm gone. Oh, good. I'm back. That's because my phone rang. And I did that. It doesn't matter at this point. Okay, so yes, Toy Story is the right answer. Toy Story is the right answer. All right, so I cut 30 of these, and I need another. I have 2 left here, and I need another. Let me see. So you need to cut another 10. So you're going to cut 40 of these, not 30, 40 of these. And I had cut 2, 4, 6, 8, and then these 2 will make 10. So I had just enough of fabric from the leftover fabric. So I just want to let you all know that. Anyway, I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call this, and of course I have 48 of you on. If you don't mind giving me the thumbs up. You know what? Let me finish this. Let me finish this, and then we'll call it a go. I'm gonna finish the one side so you can see what this would look like. I think that this is. I'm almost there. I'm almost there because I do have to call that person back, and we'll do a couple more of these. I'm looking at the time. Here we go. What Simpsons character popped a cap in Homer's boss? Montgomery Burns. What Simpsons character popped a cap in Homer's boss, Montgomery Burns? Anybody have any thoughts on this? Oh, you know what I want to do? I want this to end it, so I'm going to take that out. I'm going to take that out. I'm like mixing things up here for a little. Yeah. Because I just got an idea. I want my four corners to be the purple, is what I've decided. You know, I've never seen The Simpsons. I don't either. So you're in good company because I have not either. So there you go. Oh, that doesn't go there. That will have to go here like this. And will we have two of the same pink? Nope, they're different shades of pink. That's fine. We'll live. And yes, because I want to end these strips with the purple. So like my purple in this will be kind of like my cornerstones. Sideshow Bob. No, it's Maggie Simpson. Maggie Simpson. What U.S. Senator told a Millennium celebrant, honey, I was around for Y1K. What U.S. Senator told a Millennium celebrant, honey, I was around for Y1K. I don't know who that is. I don't like The Simpsons. I never watched it. It never piqued my interest. If anything is being mean, it doesn't pique my interest. I don't like mean. All right, so this is going to be interesting. So I am putting this on here. I'm gonna and because things are a little wonky, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to not put this on here. I'm going to come in here with my ruler, my long ruler, and trim this so that I can then put this on here on a nice straight line. I'm not going to sew this on right now. See? But this is what we're looking at right now. Okay? But because this measurement is off, you see I have extra, and I'm going to cut that so that it's all nice and I don't rack my brains over it. But you all know who this is? Yes, Sheila's got it. Strum Thurmond. Yep, okay. Next one here. What sacred peak did adventurers Larry Williams and Bob Cornick claim they found after sneaking into Saudi Arabia? What do you think? So I'm going to press this so that at least this is nicely pressed when I go in and make everything much better. I want to make everything much better, much easier to deal with. Here we are. It is. It's pretty and bright is right. Rangin, hello. All right. It's Mount Cyanide. No. Yeah, Mount Cyanide. Okay. What song by a mulleted Billy Ray Cyrus made old-fashioned line dancing seem like a new fad? It's not a new fad. We're still there. It's an old fad. We're still line dancing. I'm not. I can't dance anything right now. But I did dance to this line dance. It's called the Yep, Achy Breaky Heart. That's right. Don't break my achy breaky heart. Who passed Eric Heiden? Who passed Eric Heiden to become the most decorated U.S. Winter Olympian ever? Who passed him? Nobody, no, it was not Shaun White. It was Bonnie Blair. Bonnie Blair. All right. What space age medal envelops the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao? What space age medal envelops the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao? Rings are made of it now. Lots of men's rings. Titanium, yes. And with that, these are our houses. Keep sending them in. There is no deadline because I'm leaving and there's no deadline, okay? Because when I come back is when I'm going to be sewing up. So everyone, thanks for joining me. It was a super long live. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you wouldn't mind on your way out giving me a thumbs up, I would also appreciate it. See you all tomorrow. And yes, I will not have all these things all over me. By tomorrow, I will have built my gumption to take them off. So everybody have a wonderful day. If you are new here, please subscribe, share my channel. Please subscribe, like, and share my channel. And I will see you all soon. Bye.